That's right. What's up, everybody? I hope you are doing well. Here we are at night on a Wednesday night at 8:30 at night, here to drop 4 tips to help you lose fat. Guys, girls, young or old, does not matter. Uncle Mike is here to help you get lean, get healthy, get happy. So stick with me as I break down the top 4 tips to lose fat. And then I'm going to give you a bonus tip at the end of this video. So hang out for that. Now, most of you, I'm assuming you're already doing the right thing. So I'm not going to tell you about counting calories or weight training or any of these other more common things. You're probably already doing that stuff. I'm going to give you some hacks that you're probably not doing, you're not paying attention to, you're not focusing on. You ready? Let's go. Tip number 1 is easy, is obvious, but you're likely not doing it because there's so much information in the fitness world, you're a little confused. And I speak with a lot of private clients in my one-on-one consultations, and they all express confusion on the first tip. The first tip is fasted cardio. Now, a lot of people say you don't need to do fasted cardio. Doing fed cardio is fine simply because they're focused on counting calories. They only care about CICO, calories in, calories out. They say the human body is a mathematical equation, and as math, if you eat 1 calorie, burn 1 calorie, then you are balancing your calories. Eat 1 calorie, burn 2 calories. Now you are in a caloric deficit. That is correct only with regards of debate and making a point. We in the industry understand the human body does not work based upon mathematics. The human body is a much more diverse organism. There is much more going on. We focus more of cellular activity and the biochemical impact of our exercise, our lifestyle, our mood may have on what we are trying to manifest through our lifestyle habits, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you exactly what I mean. Cardio, but fasted cardio. All cardio is good when we speak about the cardiorespiratory system, the cardiovascular system. Yes, that's great. But when we speak about targeted, consistent fat loss, we understand there's more to play than calories in versus calories out. Once again, we lean on biochemistry. So when we say fasted cardio, we want to perform cardio at a rate that keeps our heart rate. Well, let me back up. 2 forms of cardio that we'll use for this conversation: low intensity, steady state, and high intensity interval. There's also moderate intensity, steady state cardio that we can discuss. We won't for this conversation because we're speaking about fasted. I want you to perform fasted, low intensity, steady state cardiovascular activity. Remember, in the beginning of the video, I already said you're probably already training resistance later on in the day. Whether it's cardio, kickboxing, rolling jujitsu, swinging kettlebells, bending barbells, that's fine. That's great. That is a form of high intensity interval training. That already is baked into the cake. Most of you will skip the equally important, and some of you the more important, low intensity, steady state cardiovascular activity while fasted. Why do we do it fasted? Briefly, we do it fasted to preclude the pulse of insulin getting pushed into the bloodstream, because we know when insulin is freely circulating, the alpha and beta receptor cells are less efficient at releasing stored body fat. We know that to be true. But if you're only focused on calories in, calories out, you will jump over that known important concept and you will not take advantage of it. So tip number 1 is low intensity, steady state cardiovascular activity while fasted, preferably for 30 to 60 minutes per day. I say 45 minutes is the Goldilocks zone. Tip number 2, drink more water. More water, more water, more water. If you are mildly dehydrated, if you are dehydrated, you will not burn fat efficiently. All science supports this. I don't care about your calorie deficit or your perfectly balanced macros. If you are dehydrated, even mildly dehydrated, your body will not efficiently release stored fat. All I want you to do is be well hydrated, properly hydrated. We also know that water improves fat loss. Fat molecules is actually lost through respiration. The water droplets typically we breathe out at night while sleeping is where we actually lose most of our body fat. Did you know that? Now, we stimulate the process through exercise and caloric manipulation, but the actual elimination of fat is through respiration while sleeping. Increase water intake. Also, increasing water intake, being adequately hydrated, improves digestion. Therefore, the calories we are consuming are much more efficiently digested, absorbed, and partitioned or sent through the body to where they need to be, initiating processes such as muscle protein synthesis, which also helps improve total body composition. Tip number 1 is what? Fasted cardio. Tip number 2 is what? Drink more water. Tip number 3, now we want to increase protein intake. I've done a few videos recently, specifically and only on protein intake. Make sure you go back and check the past few weeks of the videos and find the ones that are about protein. Type in the little search bar of my channel, protein, and you'll see a few of my videos come out, some of which I go very deep into the scientific studies. Others, I speak anecdotally about what we have seen here in my practice to be best. Briefly, for the purpose of this video and tip number 3, we want to consume a minimum of 1 gram of protein per pound of relatively lean body weight, but also we want to spread that evenly throughout the day, no less than 4 servings of protein evenly spread throughout the day. We've seen 5 to 6 evenly spaced feedings of protein throughout the day has been optimal. I believe it was Dr. Brad Schoenfeld who has a landmark study on protein. I apologize. He had a few well-known other authors along with this study that supports what I'm saying right now and much of what we've seen anecdotally, but also we've analyzed the data and tracked the data with our own practice over 20 plus years, very closely mimics what Dr. Schoenfeld and many others in the industry have also found. So the concept of intermittent fasting being ideal is not supported by the data, nor is it supported by the anecdotal evidence great coaches and teams and athletes and individuals such as yourself have seen and noticed. We know multiple feedings of protein throughout the day is ideal, but also you don't need to eat vast amounts of protein. What we suggest is beginning a training phase at approximately 0.8 grams of protein per pound of relatively lean body mass and slowly scaling to 1.0, then 1.2. Very rarely would we suggest anyone go above 1.5 grams of protein per pound of relatively lean body mass. What does this mean in real numbers? If you weigh 200 pounds at 0.8 grams of protein per pound of relatively lean body mass, because that's a sliding scale. 10% body fat, that's relatively lean. 30% body fat, that is not relatively lean. So we say relatively lean, somewhere between, let's say, 5 to 15% body fat. You need about a gram of protein per day, but start your program, in our opinion, closer to 0.8, as this gives you the ability to scale through higher intensity, increasing loads of your training and then cycling back off. So you can slowly increase total protein consumption over a 6 to 12 week training phase and then back cycle to lower levels of protein as we slowly bring our calories back down and we solidify that body mass. You cannot gain weight every week, every month, every year in perpetuity. You must find points to balance, stabilize your weight before you move on. So tip number one is a quick refresh. Fasted cardio, preferably low intensity, steady state cardiovascular activity, knowing we will also train at higher intensities later on through the day and through the week. This way, we're getting the benefit of both. Tip number two, drink more water in a mildly dehydrated state or a dehydrated state. Fat loss is dramatically inhibited, which means you do not lose fat. You do not lose nearly as much fat if you're mildly dehydrated as if you are adequately hydrated. And we want you to be adequately hydrated for your activity, for your age, for your climate, for your output. All of this matters, and this is a daily focus. You must be hydrating constantly every single day, just like you need to breathe every single day. That's the way the human body works. Tip number three is increase protein intake. Most of you have one big protein meal, and then you don't have equally sized meals throughout the day. We want stable protein ingestion. That way we have a constant influx of amino acids into the bloodstream. Ideally, every 4 hours, we're consuming new forms of protein, approximately 30 to 60 grams of protein per meal, depending on body size, but also level of activity. This matters too. I'll break that down in another video in the future, but also check the search bar in my channel. You can search protein specific videos I've already discussed. And the last part, the 4 tips you're probably not doing. Tip number 4, go to sleep. Go to sleep. The majority of the fat loss, though stimulated through diet and through exercise, is actually released while we're sleeping. Did you know that? Also, not sleeping adequately, just like not hydrating adequately, dramatically inhibits your body's ability to lose fat. Did you know that? It also dramatically inhibits your body's ability to gain muscle. Thereby, you are not losing as much fat as you could be losing. You're not gaining as much muscle as you could be gaining. Your body fat percentage is not tilting in a positive manner, and you're spinning your wheels. As hard as you may train and as good as you may diet, simply because you're not sleeping a minimum of 7.5 hours per night means you are getting a much lower return on all that effort. It's like you're rowing your boat, but instead of having an oar, you have 2 wiffle ball bats. You're going to row your ass off and go nowhere. Sleep is so underrated with regards to building muscle and losing fat. High-level bodybuilders know this. They know this and they practice this almost to a fault. They must become so selfish with their sleep. It causes a lot of disruption to their interpersonal relationships and also the ability to work real jobs because they typically sleep multiple times throughout the day and they're used to sleeping in excess of 8 to 10 hours every night. But this allows them to build massive amounts of lean, healthy, functional muscle tissue and walk around at much lower total body fat percentage, even while eating near calorie surplus from what you might be eating. So those are the 4 tips. Number 1, is fasted cardio. Number 2 is drinking more water. Number 3, increasing your protein. Number 4 is getting adequate sleep. My friends, these 4 things you can start right now, and you will notice effects tomorrow. If you implement these, this costs you nothing. You have to do nothing. You can immediately see dramatic progress. And many of you here, subscribers to this channel, you're already doing some of the work anyway. You're already working hard. You're already trying your best, but you might not be seeing the progress you deserve. And these 4 tips will help you get there. I wanted to add, we have a massive sale right now. If you have not taken advantage of your Christmas shopping, if you want to gift a friend or family member the gift of health, go to thedolcediet.com and you can gift them our 4-week or 12-week online personalized diet and exercise program with promo code HOLIDAY50. You can also take advantage of this if you want. You can use it. They can use it. Give it to anyone who might use it. But this promo code will only last for the next 12 hours. This is a flash sale. This has not been announced anywhere else. Holiday 50 is the 50% discount at thedolcediet.com, the #1 rated online weight loss platform, to which we are very proud. I'm going to answer a few questions for you right now, and then I have to get out of here at almost 9 o'clock at night. I'm still here, still working for you guys. Mr. Rutz, what's up, my man? Merry Christmas Eve to you. Joan, Lewis, how do you make those pancakes on your IG page? I say, hey, Brandy, make me some pancakes, please. That's pretty much how it goes, actually, in my house. Brandy is the maker of the pancakes. Somehow I have lost my ability to make good pancakes. I will get the Brandy recipe. We have so many different recipes of pancakes anymore, though. So if you have a specific IG recipe, because I posted quite a few of them, I will let you know. Caitlin Perry says, hey, Dolce, confused on when is best to eat carbs. Recently, you said for women to consume most early in the day, but I do fasted LISS in the morning. What about after my workout, right around 7:30? So best time to eat carbs, #1, first thing in the morning after your fasted cardio. Perfect. I have my breakfast bowl first thing in the morning, and I'm freaking jacked, baby. That's the best time. Second best time is right after your later in the day resistance training. Those are the 2 best times. The third best time is right before, within 30 to 120 minutes before resistance training. So after the 8 to 10 hour fast while sleeping, you want to have carbs. Breakfast bowl works great. Immediately after glycolytic activity, weight training, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, what have you, or prior to glycolytic training. Those are the 3 best times, and those are the ones I would suggest. California, 8:30 in Jersey. Dolce, go to bed. I'm getting it done. I didn't get a video out for you guys today, and I want to make sure that I'm paying attention to you guys, and I'm giving you, over delivering on value is my job, and I am personally committed to doing that. So here I am trying to make sure I get it done for you guys. This is a service to you guys. 8:30 at night, almost 9 o'clock at night. My family's waiting at the door, tears coming down my face. Where is daddy? My little girl's cold and tired and scared because daddy's not home. And I'm here ranting on YouTube, helping you guys get fit and sexy. I mean, come on. You got bang, 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 bang. I deserve a thumbs up and a subscribe, a notification bell ring for that one, wouldn't you say? I appreciate you guys. Ryan the Eyes, humans are biological, not mathematic. Love this quote and use it all the time when talking fitness and nutrition with people. It's so funny to see most people, most fitness wannabes, self-proclaimed fitness experts, they speak about the human body as if the human body is a mathematical equation. Nothing about the human body is simple. Right? There is no 1 + 1 in the human body. There is so much that's going on. So we do not disrespect the body and assume that at all. We understand how the body works and we work with the body. Omar, what's up, Omar? Good to see you. Sal, thanks for the free knowledge. Like and subscribe. Bang, like and subscribe. Omar says, bang, bang, thumbs up. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Ebros, what's up, Coach Scott or Dolce Coffee today? Bam! I personally don't drink coffee. Got it for the wife, and she absolutely loves it. As always, nothing but quality coming from the Dolce camp. For those that don't know, DolceCoffeeRoasters.com, 100% certified organic craft roasted specialty coffee. If you like high quality coffee, you want to try DolceCoffeeRoasters.com. Give us a try. I guarantee we will earn your business with the high quality. And I appreciate you, Ibraz, for believing in us. Thank you. Kavya says, how much water should one drink a day for increased fat loss? Typically, my answer is more. I drink about 2 gallons of water per day. My wife drinks approximately 1 gallon of water per day. I weigh about 100 pounds more than she does, right? So if little Brandy, not little because she's tall and lean, she's drinking a gallon of water a day. I know 200-pound guys who complain about drinking 2 liters, a half a gallon a day. The answer is always more. More water, more water, more water. You should be peeing clear all day long except for your first stream. That's my guideline. And there's different ways to judge hydration. Most people don't do that. It's a pain in the ass. So I'm not telling you to do that. Just sit down on the toilet, whatever you do, drop your dribbles in the toilet, take a look. You shouldn't even tell the difference between the water in the toilet before you go as to after you go. But the answer is always more. Always, always more. Ryan, I'm trying to help one of my best friends lose 80 pounds after the new year. When can he join 3 weeks to Shredded to jumpstart him? He has shown interest, but I need to absolutely convince him. Brother, right now, go to thedolcediet.com. Use the holiday 50. It's a 50% discount code. Tell him, I just bought you the #1 rated online diet and exercise program. You will be shocked at how much amazing, delicious food you eat. And guess what? This is the exact same weight loss program followed by the world's greatest athletes with a 100% success rate for over 20 years. That's a fact. Fact check that. Why would he not start? Why would he not? There's a 100% success rate over the last 20 years. Plus, you're eating whole food all day long. That is delicious. It's on your mobile phone, on your laptop, on your tablet, everywhere you go. And it's personalized. It's awesome. Plus, we're here every day to cheer for him and motivate him and challenge him and keep him accountable. And anyone who signs up right now at thedolcediet.com, you will also be invited to join our exclusive Facebook group where all of our coaches and dietitians and global members get to hang out and cheer and support each other and come up with challenges and all the fun stuff. So Holiday 50, this is a flash sale right now. Holiday 50, save 50%, thedolcediet.com. Paul, going to get my tip number 4 in. Good night. Right on, Paul. Good to enjoy. I love it. Achilles says, thank you for these videos, Mr. Dolce. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. I am finally getting ripped. Right on. My job is for everyone to walk around lean and sexy. That's my goal. Moving into 2021, I want to see a sea of sexy humans every time I walk out my door. I just want sexy people walking by my house with big, round, tight booties, just waving at me everywhere they go, and lean, ripped guys with abs, biceps bulging everywhere they go. That's what I want to see, and that's what you should be. Every single person on this planet should be walking around in their best body. And let me tell you, it's a hell of a lot easier than all the fitness schlubs out there try and make it sound. It doesn't need to be challenging. It doesn't need to be difficult. It doesn't need to be confusing. It is so easy. These 4 tips are so easy. Everything we teach here is so easy, but it's effective and it's honest and it's evidence-based and it's battle-tested. I tell you exactly what I do with these amazing specimens. That's what I share with you. This is prized information right now. So I'm happy to be here to help. But sexy humans, that's my business model from now on. So there you go. Sonia, what's up, Sonia? Feels so great when I get 8 hours of sleep. It's amazing. But Now working on drinking enough water. Can't wait to see that's going to happen. Dolce Whey release date. We're looking at January 1st. Right now is the pre-sale date. And then we'll have the exact delivery date in a very short time thereafter. So that's what we're looking for. I cannot wait. The Dolce Whey Pro, 100% grass-fed, cold processed, cross-flow, micro-filtered, 5-ingredient only whey protein isolate. Sonia, now bow. Hey, what's up, Sonia? Ebros, Merry Christmas to you and your family. Likewise, my friends, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate, my friends. I want to wish you and your family the very best, the warmest, the safest, the happiest. And that's all of us here in the community. I just want to see everything good happen to you guys. Wishing you many, many, many amazing blessings and happiness and infinite success. Mike O'Donnell, Merry Christmas. Thank you to you also. Ryan, amazing code. You the man, Dolce. Will pass him the info right on. Remember, Holiday 50 flash sale, 50% off right now at thedolcediet.com. The 4-week or 12-week online personalized diet and exercise program. There is a money back guarantee. If you don't like it, no problem. Read the terms and conditions. Easy. It's there for you. It's in the fact. Whatever you want, my friends, I'm here to help you. Remember, I want you to be lean, to be fit, to be strong, to be healthy, to live a long time, to by far live so much longer than your parents ever even thought possible. Bless their souls, right? I want to be on this planet a hell of a long time, having fun with you guys, being like, God damn, look how sexy these folks are. Jesse Lee. Oh, Jesse Lee. Any tips on getting people to understand they must hit a reset on their body in order to ensure longevity, get all the blood work and get on track? We talk about that all the time. We do work with a blood testing company. For those who are interested, you can actually write this down, type it into URL, letsgetchecked.com/Dolce, and use the promo code Dolce to save as much as 50% on some tests, between 20% and 50%. Right now, I think we're around 40%. It changes every so often, which is a good thing. It's never less than 20. Sometimes it's as much as 50. Letsgetchecked.com/Dolce. I should talk about it more often. They sponsor the audio podcast. I apologize. I don't talk about it nearly enough to share it with you guys. Letsgetchecked.com/Dolce. You do have to type in the Dolce promo code to receive the updated discounts, but get your cholesterol test done, get your PSA, get your thyroid, get your B complex, get your D, get your A1C level. I said cholesterol, lipid panels, get your total testosterone, your free testosterone, your estradiol, get it all checked, get your C-reactive protein, all at letsgetchecked.com. Do you have syphilis or gonorrhea? You got, you lay down with that kind of creepy person. You're like, what did I do? You can go to letsgetchecked.com/Dolce, use promo code Dolce, and you can get some of those VD tests sitting in your house too, if you want that. What's awesome about letsgetchecked.com/Dolce, promo code Dolce, is it's delivered to your house typically within 2 days. It's a little quick. You go to your bathroom, a little pinprick, you put it in the tube, you put it back in the little package on your front porch. The UPS man or woman comes right back, picks it up, brings it to the lab. Within 3 to 5 days, you have your results, and it updates directly to your digital dashboard. You can go in and see exactly what your results are right then and there. You can then forward them to your primary care physician, which I do also with my primary care. I get a lot more blood tests done than my primary care even asks, but I don't want to get in the car and drive to see them. I have the test delivered to my house. I wake up cool. I grab the test. I take a shower. I prick my finger. I put it back in. I drop it on the porch. I walk upstairs. I make my coffee, and it gets shipped away. A few days later, the results are updated to my phone, to the dashboard on my phone. It's literally that easy. And then I have my entire history, years of history right there, so I can track everything. I can track my triglycerides, my cholesterol, my LDL, my A1C, my PSA, my total, my free testosterone level, my estradiol. It's all there. My vitamin D levels, my DHEA, my pregnenolone. I pay attention to all that. It's so inexpensive. Letsgetchecked.com/Dolce, promo code Dolce. Save 40%, 20 to 50% right there. Check it out. It's awesome. I love it. Bookmark that. Keep that. I get my blood work done sometimes every 6 weeks. I get a little obsessive about it because it's so inexpensive and it's so easy to do. and I just want to stay on top of it. Plus, this is my industry. I work in this, and it helps me create a lot of content. I speak mostly about this on the audio podcast, the Mike Dolce Show, by the way. Where I have like an hour or so to rant. I don't do it as much as I should be doing it here on this YouTube channel with you guys. Again, letsgetcheck.com/Dolce, promo code Dolce. Check it out. It's freaking phenomenal. I love it. I love it. Kava, more power to you, Dolce. Right on, right on. Jesse Lee, any ideas on a challenge to begin the year for the fitness community? Thank you for everything you do. We're working on one right now. We are working on, remember, we're almost there to the 10-pound down challenge. I'm giving away $500 cash to somebody. One of you sexy souls is getting $500 cash, Venmo, PayPal, or stacks of dollar bills, y'all. So you can make it rain up at the club, whatever you're going to do. I don't think you'll make it drizzle with dollar bills, I think. But I'm giving away $500. I will be giving away some bags of the 100% certified organic Dolce coffeeroasters.com coffee beans. We're going to be giving away some free t-shirts, some free swag, one-on-one consultations, simply by motivating you to get in shape. If you want to take part in the 10-pound down challenge, send me an email to mailbag@thedolcediet.com, mailbag@thedolcediet.com, and say, I'm in with your before picture. On the 31st, I'm going to want to see your after picture. I'm going to go through and I'm going to decide who made the best change. You can be a super sexy bikini model or juiced out bodybuilder bro, whatever, or you could have just lost your muffin top. Maybe you got off your cholesterol meds. You lowered your intake of metformin. Maybe you overcame an addiction. I don't know who's going to win, but it's going to be one of you awesome people. A lot of you guys are going to get cool stuff for sure. But some of you are going to get the 500, and a lot of you are going to get more. Chris, how many rounds of 3 weeks of shredded is appropriate, effective? I shed over 20 pounds in the first round of 3 weeks of shredded and still working on love handles, lower back. So doing a third round, absolutely continue on. Here's what happens, and stick with me here, everyone, for a minute. Fat loss. I used to weigh 282 pounds, believe that or not. And that is me 100 pounds lighter, if you can see that. Look at that dude right there. Bam, 100 pounds lost. I actually lost considerably more than that. I was as light as 169 pounds after weighing 282 pounds. What happened? Your body will lose weight. You will lose body fat much faster than your skin will shrink back. And I went through periods of time looking like, I use this analogy, looking like I was wearing my older brother's t-shirt. That's because I was a triple extra large shirt, freaking massive. I went from a triple extra large down to a medium t-shirt when I was 169 pounds. Now, my skin at 169 was still more like a large to an extra large. The body inside the skin was a medium-sized body. The elasticity of my skin took more time to shrink wrap to my body than my ability to shrink the fat cells under the skin, right? So in time, through proper micronutrient-dense, phytonutrient-dense nutrition, the elasticity of your skin will dramatically improve. I was able to go from 282 pounds at probably 35 or more percent body fat down to here I'm about 188 pounds at maybe 8% body fat, just to keep it real with you guys. There's no loose skin. No loose skin, right? So it's possible. It happens. Now, I was super diligent with my nutrition. I ate the right foods. I trained, but also we employed what we say stuff the shirt. I was able to then gain muscle tissue to grow from 169 pounds to 175 pounds to 182 pounds to 188 pounds. I progressively then, when I got my body weight, body fat low, I focused on a building muscle recomposition program, and that is the Living Lean portion of the online program we're running that 50% off sale right now on. promo code holiday50 at thedolcediet.com, and you have access to the 4-week, 3 weeks to shredded plan, plus the 8-week living lean recomposition program. So Chris, that's exactly what you have right now. And those two programs were built. I mean, this is the 3 weeks to shredded book that the online program is built upon, right? Is focused on, or uses the same exact science and IP. All of this stuff comes full circle, and it's so well validated and supported. The amount of evidence that we have is 20 plus years in the creation and the compiling and the analysis and the refinement and the testing and the retesting. It's amazing. So my suggestion is, yes, run another 3 weeks to shredded, but also maybe take 4 to 8 weeks, jump into living lean and hit the recomp program. Stuff that shirt. Put on 2, 4, 6, 8 pounds or more of lean functional muscle tissue while you're still dropping total pounds of body fat, and then hit another round of 3 weeks to shred it to keep that muscle and strip down again. That's what we do with a lot of our private clients or one-on-one clients. We run these same systems. We'll do 2, 3, sometimes 4 rounds of shredded. We'll hit them with 4 to 6 weeks of living lean, and then we'll hit them with another round of shredded again. Always, always, always eating the most nutrient-dense, micro and phytonutrient-dense, healthful whole foods. The number one complaint on our online 3 weeks to shredded program, there is so much food. Do I have to eat all this food? Remember, 3 weeks to shredded is designed to lose 21 pounds in 21 days. Do I have to eat all this food is the number one complaint. That's a pretty good complaint. The number two complaint, I have to buy all new clothes, dude. None of my clothes fit me. I can't believe this. This is crazy. I've dropped so much weight in the last 3 weeks. None of my clothes fit me anymore. Again, 50% discount, holiday 50. Holiday 50 is the promo code at thedolcediet.com. Ryan Dawson, your thoughts on OMAD, long-term or at all? OMAD is the 1 meal a day fasting program. I think it's ridiculous. Now, is it possible to every so often you just eat 1 meal? Yeah, okay, that's fine. On our 3 weeks of shredded program, I think it's once every 10 days, we'll run what we call a modified fast, which is simply skipping breakfast. Meal 2 would be a shake or a smoothie. Meal 3 is a salad with a little bit of salmon. Meal 4 is something a little more robust. And then we're right back into the feed. What that does, it just allows the digestive system to reset. Running an OMAD program, I'd say more than once every 2 weeks is insane and is counterproductive. Big E. Hey, Mike, started 3 weeks of shredded and the meal. I've gotten noticeable results in these few days, so thank you for that. So Biggie Mayo has started our 3 weeks to shredded program, and in just the first few days has noticed results, or has gotten noticeable results in the few days. So thanks for that. Again, thedolcediet.com. I am sorry for telling the discount right now, but we have a holiday 50. It's a 50% off discount right now. So you can gift this plan to your friends, or you can finally get off the fence and get in. Holiday 50. Holiday 50 is the discount code right now at thedolcediet.com. And you can set the start date for tomorrow or Monday or whatever that is. That's no problem. Mira, is UFC Fit is still a good program? Absolutely. It's amazing program. Yeah, I would use UFC Fit with the 3 weeks to shredded plan. Absolutely. Ebro is going to be bumping up my Patreon membership to the second tier this week. Looking forward to more content on there right on. So we do have a Patreon page called Mike Dolce Knows. There's a lot deeper behind the scenes, in-depth conversations, stories, polls, it's a more personal relationship we have inside the Patreon community. They were the first ones to know about DolceCoffeeRoasters.com. They were the first ones to gain access to our certified organic craft roasted coffee beans. They got a massive discount. We have a hoodies going out to the Patreon channel right now. We're taking orders. One-on-one consultations are free at a certain tier of the Patreon page. Working with our entire team as a private client is also a part of that. So check out the Patreon page, Mike Dolce Knows, if you're down with that awesome stuff. Ebro's doing the push-pull leg routine. Should I reserve core work for just pull day when I do hinge, or I would do core work? I do core work almost every single day. I just kind of change up the focus of what the core work is. Jen Spence, just here to hit that thumbs up button and show some love. Jen, you are awesome, young lady. I appreciate you. If you're not on the program, get on this mid-holiday season, and my jeans still fit. Awesome. I see obliques, and I'm feeling great. Body by Dolce. Jen, I am so happy to hear that, and I'm so proud of you and all the hard work you and John are putting in. You guys are awesome. This is a married couple who is dramatically changing their lives, cheering for and supporting each other. The results they've made so far following our online program are incredible. You guys can again go there, and because there's new people here, so I'll keep saying it. We're running a 50% off discount at thedolcediet.com. Promo code HOLIDAY50. That will run for 12 hours and it will be gone tomorrow morning. Sonia, that is amazing. Jen, I have to get smaller jeans as well, but we will wait until after Christmas and Boxing Day. Right on. So Sonia is following our online program. Also, Sonia is now complaining, as I said, the great complaint of needing new clothes, a new wardrobe. This is exactly what I said 5 minutes ago. Bang, Sonia is proving it. Jen is proving it. You guys are awesome. Mike Mumford, coach, following your lead, a plethora of information available on the site. Brother, thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate you. My push-pull leg workouts are done in the early mornings prior to work. Can I switch LISS to the evenings? Yes, you can. I would do that after dinner. Because you're going to be in a fed state primarily for the rest of the day. So I would hit the LISS after dinner to help mediate insulin output. And that'll help you dramatically. I'm going to do another video on that next week, actually, of second cardio. Wayne Edwards, what up, Mike? Merry Christmas. Thank you for the channel. Thank you for being here, guys and gals. And if you haven't yet, just give this channel a thumbs up if you're so inclined. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and click that little bell for be notified when we come through with live chats just like this. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Chris, thanks, Mike. A lot of food with 3 weeks of shredded is so true. Wasn't used to eating that often. By the way, friends tell me I look bigger even though I actually weigh less. So looking forward to the recomp stage. Bang! That's exactly what we're talking about on 3 weeks to shredded. The more weight you lose, the bigger you look because the muscles become more round and more pronounced. You get that hard, that rugged, that chiseled look. It doesn't look like you're, quote, losing weight. It looks like you're getting bigger and stronger, especially the guys. Ladies on shredded, like Jen had said, you start to get that sculpted, that round look. Like, ladies should be round and curvy, even and especially when they're lean. Unfortunately, most ladies, when they diet down, they lose all their curves. They flatten out front to back, side to side. And they're not happy about that. And the guys aren't happy about that either. A woman is curvy by nature. Guys are curvy by nature. Muscles are curvy by nature. If you flatten out on a weight loss program, you're losing muscle. You're losing strength. And what's the point of that? That makes no sense for us here. So to hear our ladies speak about this and the guys speak about it makes me so happy, which shows you the science is valid. Raul with the $4.99 super chat donation, brother. Thank you. You, Mike, been doing the fasted LISS now for months and keep grapes in the fridge and freezer always since you reality checked me. My brother, I appreciate that so much. People talk about getting those late night cravings. What should I eat? Frozen red grapes. Buy red grapes from the store, pick them from the vine, wash them off, do the thing, dry them off, put them into a big old freezer Ziploc bag, throw them in your freezer and let them freeze ice cold. You want to Netflix and chill on the couch? Grab a bowl, I say a coffee cup, right? A coffee cup filled with the frozen red grapes, some salted cashews on the side. That becomes the nighttime snack, and my goodness, it's delicious. Kills that crave for sure. I'm proud of you, Raul, and thank you for the donation. Sonia, oh no complaining. I love shopping. Bank account doesn't, but I do. I'm with you, Sonia. I'm with you. I'm so happy to hear. Get something good, young lady. You deserve it. Mr. Russ bought some ARC and AKG today. Any other suggestions to watching? Could you please do another finance video? Awesome. So this is when I actually was I spoke about some stock tips on a recent video here. ARK, ARKK, ARKG. They are ETFs that are run by a young lady named Kathy Wood, who is the new modern day Warren Buffett. Actually, I wish I could screen share with you right now. Let me see something, because right now on my public portfolio, I am going to do a video on my public portfolio that I have one on Robinhood. So right now, my portfolio is up 64% for the year. And this is during the midst of a pandemic, by the way. 64% we are up this year. So on the public portfolio, we put $25,000 in as seed money. That has grown to $42,000. So the 25 gained an additional $16,000 in interest, and just appreciation through intelligent investments and trades and such. So anything else I suggest? I like some of the comeback stocks. What would be a comeback stock? A comeback stock for me, and I'm not suggesting you do this, would be Delta Airlines, would be Southwest Airlines, JP Morgan. Those are some of the comeback stocks now I see as we get through the winter into the spring. I believe those stocks are really going to start coming back. I personally like Switchback Energy, SBE. I'm not telling you guys to do this. Switchback Energy is an electric vehicle charging station, one of the most prolific charging stations in the world, and most likely they will start replacing gas stations as the EV market starts to grow. With that, of course, we love Tesla. We also like NIO, NIO. I believe we are heavily invested in NIO and Tesla. I also like Apple, AAPL. Those are some of my favorites. I like PayPal. I like Square. I like Microsoft. Those are some of our more value stocks. And to kind of close this, because I know you guys want the fat loss, weight loss, and other cool stuff. ARKK, one of my favorites. ARKG, the genomics fund under ARK, I think is awesome. ARKW, ARKK, ARKG, for those of you into it. Love those ETFs. VOO, VOOG. Those two of my favorite S&P 500 funds. Is it VGI? I always forget. There's one other fund. Vanguard, no, not VGI. I forget what it is now. I'll remember tomorrow. But anyway, I'm talking a lot here. I'm just dropping a lot of names and such. So what I always suggest is do your own due diligence. Also, Carnival Cruise Lines, I like them. I think they too come back within the next 12 to 18 months. Why I like Carnival is because the price is down. They're down at 20 right now, but they were up at 47 right before the pandemic, and they was up in the 70s not that long ago in 2018. I think Carnival eventually comes back to be a 40 to 50 plus. Right now, they're down in the 20s. You can probably pick that up soon in the teens if they do hit a little dip. Why also I like Carnival is they pay a 9.50 dividend on each share of that stock. That's just free money to me. Now, that's more speculative. Carnival could go under, but the research I've done on Carnival, they are very they are in a very good cash position, and they can likely outlast the pandemic and be one of the only stocks or the cruise line standing at the very end. But that's speculation. You could lose all that money. I do enjoy talking about that stuff. So let me get off the topic, though. I think we're going to start a business and finance channel so I don't blur the lines here. A lot of people come here because they want to talk about health and fitness. I think we're going to start a finance channel, and we're going to start a dedicated MMA channel. And then this will become just a very specific fitness weight loss channel. I think we've gotten enough, we got 40 some odd, almost 45,000 subscribers now. We're getting good volume throughout the day. And I just don't want to scare anybody off, and I don't want to speak on topics that you don't want to hear. I don't want to bore the people that are like, dude, I'm just here for fat loss tips. Why is this guy talking about finance? Well, because they do matter. But I just want to be fair to you guys. So I'm probably going to do a few polls inside the YouTube channel and ask you really if you guys would follow those other networks so I don't have to confuse the content. Some of my other buddies who've got like massive hundreds of thousands and millions of subscribers, they're like, bro, like, Each channel has to stay in the lane. Don't speak about anything else. They're like, every video, Dolce, should be about fat loss. Every single video about fat loss. I was like, how many fucking videos can I do on fat loss without being redundant? They're like, it doesn't matter. I don't know. So I'm going to try and find a good, healthy blend of all that stuff. Justin, your books are on my Christmas list, and I can't wait to start your program. Planning on getting myself, if it's not a Christmas present, lost 20 pounds restricting calories, but that's not sustainable. Justin, think about taking advantage of our 50% off flash sale right now. Holiday 50 is the code at thedolcediet.com. Consider that, my friend. Holiday 50 at thedolcediet.com. Save 50% and get locked in, get started. And then if you get the books, that's awesome too. I mean, I got the books right here. Woo, I got the books too, baby. But the online program, we call that 4D. These books are 2D. They're great. They're great. The online program is personalized to you. Plus, you have access to our exclusive Facebook community, which is amazing. So you can interact every day. Sonia's on there. Jen's on there. Russell's on there. Jesse Lee's on there. I know some other of you are on there too. Big E says, Dolce, I'm having trouble getting my hands on turkey bacon for my scrambled eggs. What can I replace it with? Can I do it regular bacon? I would stay away from regular bacon. Truly, I'm just not a fan. Turkey sausage or chicken sausage. Try that. Let me know if you can get that. Raul says, listen to this, man. Thank you, Raul. I appreciate you. Tell that to my wife. Boom, boom. Arsh, what's the deal with people saying fruits are bad and too sugary? They are either idiots or they are thieves. One or the other, in my opinion. Probably a little bit of both. Justin, thank you for the $2 super chat donation. I appreciate that. Team Hazardous says ETFs are the shit. VUG. Likely that's the Vanguard Growth ETF. I am down for that. What are they doing? 138 over the last 5 years, 37 over the last year. Yeah, baby, I'm down for that one. And they pay a tiny little dividend yield, but I'll take any dividend yield. Right on. Vanguard Information Technology. That's actually the one I was thinking about. A VGT is one of my current favorites also. I do think VGT, Vanguard Information Technology Fund, I think that's going to be doing rather well over the next 5 years. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a guy who's made 64% on my investments over the last year in my public trading account. So, I mean, what do I know? What do I know? That means for every dollar I've put in, it's worth $1.64 right now. Jennifer is carb cycling. Love it. Watch your carb cycling video. Any advice? Have fun. Continue. Now, inside of our 3 weeks to Shredded online program, you will notice it is a built-in concurrent carb cycle with a calorie cycle happening at the same time. So you'll notice the carbs are actually waving up and down every day on 3 weeks to Shredded as the calories are rising and falling. So it's kind of like this. Calories are going up and going down, and the carbs are going up and going down a little bit faster. It's hard to chew gum and, pat your stomach at the same time. So if there is a concurrent carbohydrate cycle running, as there is a calorie cycle running at the same time, and protein is staying relatively static. As I said earlier in the beginning of this video, actually, what was it? Rule number 3, increase protein. All of this is baked into the cake with our programs. Everything I say here, guys, is the most honest, actionable, evidence-based information. And what I love about our stuff, I can pretty much stand here now for almost an hour and just rant and vent and answer every single question and never worry about contradicting myself, because all the stuff we talk about is so well validated and so well vetted, and we're so god darn experienced in doing it. It's the same basic stuff over and over and over and over and over and over and over. That's where success is. That's why I can stand here and answer this question. And Jen's following advice I gave in a video. I don't even remember filming the video anymore, but exactly what she says suits exactly the principles we utilize that fit into every one of our other programs. It's like you follow some of these idiot fitness YouTubers. What they're selling you right now is completely different from a video they shot 3 months ago or 6 months ago when they were selling you something else. They were selling you a keto program or a zone program or a macro program or a new fat loss program. And it was something completely different because that's what the algorithm was pushing at the time. With us, We just tell you what works. We just tell you the truth. So, Jen, I'm super happy to hear that. Lucas, happy holidays, coach. Lost 70 pounds this year. Holding true to whole foods, implementing your system. Thanks for all you do. Right on, Lucas, plant-based, but holding. And that's the beautiful thing about the Dolce diet. You can be plant-based. If you follow the online platform at thedolcediet.com, we have a 100% vegan option. You can be an omnivore. You can have a dairy-free or nut-free or gluten-free. All of these options are available at thedolcediet.com, and you can save 50% right now. Flash sale, 50% off right now at thedolcediet.com. Promo code HOLIDAY50 for the next 12 hours. HOLIDAY50. Give someone the gift of help with this massive discount. You don't have to tell them it was a discount, by the way. They'll look at the sticker price and be like, wow, she really loves me. Right? You don't have to tell them you got a discount because it's a 12-hour discount. Nobody's going to know you used it anyway. Holiday 50 is the discount at thedolcediet.com. Josh McCollum, my brother. Hey, coach, got my little freezer ready for some cold plunges. My man, Josh, send me some photos, brother. I can't wait to see how that one is. I see a Mr. Olympia, Chris Bumstead's, and I'm super jealous of Chris's. So I'm going to be extra jealous of yours, Josh. Justin just bought the program, coach. Let's do this. Bam. Justin just signed up for the online platform at thedolcediet.com. You should too. Take advantage of that 50% discount. Holiday 50 is the promo code. Why not? Justin, bro, I cannot wait. Also, Justin, join the 10-pound down challenge. You might actually win $500 between now and December 31st. Shoot me a quick email to mailbag@thedolcediet.com. Mailbag@thedolcediet.com. Say, I'm in with your before photo. You might win $500, bro. Why not? You might get a bag of this dank ass 100% certified organic coffee. Boom. DolceCoffeeRoasters.com. Get some of that good stuff. Big Papa, thank you, brother, for your free and awesome content. The only one who actually helped me getting lean and jacked. You can talk about doing LISS while fasted, but what about cardio on 75% of your max beats per minute? Absolutely. We do that also. We speak about LISS so much. Number one, because of the biochemistry. Low intensity, steady state cardiovascular activity in the absence of insulin has a much greater impact in the oxidation of stored body fat. We know that to be true specifically in gender specific stubborn body fat due to the alpha beta receptors. Now, we know most people will be training at higher rates, getting their heart rates above 130, 140, 150 and more, pushing more into this zone, 70 to 75%. Most of that is done during glycolytic training, though. That means you're using stored glycogen expressed as glucose as the primary fuel source. In fasted LISS, you're using stored fat as the primary fuel source. So we expect you to be performing glycolytic activity later on in the day, which is why we speak so often about ensuring you're getting low intensity training also, so you are then well balanced. And most people are not well balanced. They only go hard in the gym, but you tell them to go walk a mile and they freaking gas out, right? You have to be well balanced, and you also will not be as lean as you could be simply because you're not picking off the low-hanging fruit, and that's just going for a walk. Rodrigo, Merry Christmas to you and yours. Thanks for your help so far. Love the program and the videos. Rodnar, good to see you, my brother. Josh says, coach, over the past couple of days, I've been waking up in the middle of the night with cramps. Anything that could help? You might need to take a little time out of the gym, Josh. You do a ton of road work. I remember from a recent one-on-one consultation, I would shut off the road work for a little bit and see how that goes. I would focus a little bit more on flexibility training. If you have access to a chiropractor, I would get an alignment test with your chiro and really make sure that you have good posture. I would check what your hips are doing. You might actually have some sort of lordosis sticking in. What that does, you kind of start pitching forward. That starts to pull on the hamstring, which then starts to pull everything up behind the knee. That creates an issue. Now, I don't know specifically what it is because because I'm not there, but I would get an in-person evaluation with a chiropractor, a medical doctor, a physiotherapist, a physical therapist, even a massage therapist. You train so dang hard, so dang often, brother. I'm not surprised. You could have some sort of electrolyte imbalance. That's another possibility. So I'd say, hey, let's get some blood work done. But I would start going down that list to really identify what the issue is. What's up, Ronald? Good to see you. Justin, coach, what are your thoughts on calorie trackers? Do you think they're accurate? No, they're largely not accurate. Like, was it MyFitPal and most of the fitness trackers out there, the calorie trackers, they are crowdsourced. So it's all crowdsourced data. It's good to like guesstimate, but they're not very accurate. That's why calorie counting is not very accurate, because it's all a kind of rough guess anyway. What we do is we make determinations of intake based upon food, based upon size of meals, right? Frequency of meals. So that we speak more in handfuls. Like, have a handful of this, have a handful of that, instead of weighing out each specific meal. It just makes it easier. So I know if I'm having a handful of meat, a handful of carb, a handful or 2 or 3 of some vegetables, it's kind of easier to be a little rough and dirty. Then I look in the mirror and I'm like, all right, do I look better after 3 days? Is the scale going up or down after 3 days? Is my performance going up or down after 3 days? Then it's a little easier for me to know exactly what I'm eating, instead of going through the more arduous task of weighing out every single thing. I used to do that too. It'll drive you damn crazy. It really will. And most people who weigh their foods, they create eating disorders. It's a disordered eating program, and you go crazy on it. All right, guys and gals, I'm about to jump off. I appreciate you being here. If you haven't, hey, do the funds and give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate you. Subscribe if you hadn't. I think we're pretty cool over here, and I'd appreciate the opportunity to see you a little bit more often. Remember, flash sale right now, 50% off at thedolcediet.com with promo code HOLIDAY50. Save 50% right now. Promo code HOLIDAY50 on the #1 rated online diet and exercise platform at thedolcediet.com. HOLIDAY50 is the promo code. Also, if you haven't checked out Dolce Coffee Roasters, 100% certified organic craft roasted specialty coffee, the most delicious, amazing coffee you will ever drink in your life. DolceCoffeeRoasters.com. Check us out. I think that's it. I'll leave any links and whatnot below. Let'sGetChecked.com/Dolce, promo code Dolce. Save like 40%, I think, on amazing in-home blood testing. Why wouldn't you do that? I'll be back on tomorrow, even though it's Christmas Eve, to answer your questions, chit chat, have some fun. I'll be on the Facebook group tomorrow. Members of the online platform at thedolcediet.com. So if you're a member at thedolcediet.com, let's say you used promo code HOLIDAY50, you save 50%, you become a member of thedolcediet.com, you will get an email link inviting you to also join our exclusive Facebook community. I'm going to do a live Q&A on our Facebook community tomorrow. So make sure you get locked in, you become a member, and I will see you there tomorrow. You guys here, I got a fun video, pre-Christmas video for you here tomorrow on the YouTube channel. You guys are awesome. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Super fun time. I mean, we're over an hour. It's 9:35 on a Tuesday or Wednesday night. And here we are chit-chatting. Until next time, my friends. Boom.